up, everybody? This is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Soulcalibur VI. Last video, we were just doing some side missions and some side story, and we're gonna go ahead and continue with that. This will probably be the last video. Well, not last video, but last video before we move back to the main story. So let's go ahead and get started. Gonna explore and head south. Bounty for scoundrels. So there's 3. I accepted a request to eliminate a black guard who was troubling the area. Apparently, the brute had already defeated a number of mercenaries and bounty hunters. Conditions: your opponents have reduced attack power, but their attacks are poisonous. Okay. Let's have you. Then let's start. Fight. Ready to kill. This fight. I won't retreat. Too easy. The Balmug. Let's continue. City of the Dead. Tomb Raider Gossip.
A warrior stands in your way.
The King's Fool. The fool laughed scornfully at me and challenged me to a battle. If I win, I would be rewarded handsomely. The stage is slippery, making it tricky to move around. Great. Defeat your opponent within the time limit. At least there's no ring outs. I'll just hit a wall. Let's go for that, just in case. Fight. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Criminal invasion. A bandit leapt out of nowhere to block my path. I had no choice but to fight. Alright, your opponent's low attacks do more damage. Defeat him. Okay. Let's go for experience. Fight. This is it. Graceful. It's Toby. You. There we go. The Valley of the Kings, necropolis on the west bank of the Nile, where the great pharaohs and nobles of ancient Egypt were laid to rest in a series of tombs. I had heard tales of the vast riches buried here, but it was nigh impossible to find anything not picked clean by tomb raiders. And not just the treasure either. The mummies themselves were stolen, sold as magical remedies to every conceivable ill. I can't believe it. The place was filled with traps and I nearly died a dozen times just getting to the burial chamber. And when I broke in, the place was empty as my purse. I was sure I hit it big this time too. Sitting in a small tavern in Memphis, I listened as a group of rough-looking tomb raiders complained about their poor luck. Come on, you know there's nothing in any of the places around here. Thousands of years worth of people like us stripped them bare. I heard someone found a bunch of sealed tombs to the south. Want to hit them? What are you, an idiot? You know about the curse. Curse? What were these two talking about? I decided to ask for details, but they seemed nervous to even mention it. See, there's this big fat tomb that nobody's looted yet. Word is there's some sort of monster inside. The few who managed to make it out alive all went insane. Tore each other to pieces on the spot. I'm telling you, it's the curse of the pharaohs. Yeah, I'd stay away from that place if I were you. Damn straight. I like living, and I bet you do too. Hey, stranger. What's with that look? You're not thinking of going, are you? I'd run into curses before. On my travels from Fugal Sestimus to Athens, I encountered a number of astral fissures. It's possible that one of them appeared here too, and started causing strange things to happen. I managed to convince the tomb raiders to give me the location of this cursed pyramid. Alright, seems interesting. City of the Dead, within the pyramid. Whoa, 5 enemies, huh? Okay. Taking to the waters with a shaken tomb raider, I sailed down the river in search of the truth behind the so-called Pharaoh's curse. It wouldn't be long before we arrived at the infamous pyramid. Alright, your opponents won't recoil when hit by weak attacks. Defeat all opponents. Okay. I have nothing for health other than... We'll just have to go with that. And you know what? You have a mercenary. Let's go ahead and use you. Alright, let's start. Alright. I'll keep the boat docked here for you. Just head over that mountain. Can't miss it. Remember, I don't care if you're back or not. I'm leaving before the sun sets. Damn it, I can't believe I even agreed to take you this far. The tomb raider I convinced to accompany me here seemed to be regretting his decision. I left him at the boat. I clambered over the rocky mountain and found myself in a small, secluded valley dotted by a number of stone pyramids. I had arrived at the necropolis. Most of the pyramids were fairly small, but the one in the center of the valley towered over the rest. That must be the one. The entrance was sealed shut, but I found a shaft nearby just big enough to squeeze through. It angled down into the earth and was likely dug by tomb raiders. I dropped down the last bit of the shaft and lit a mining lantern. I could feel it. There was an astral fissure nearby. I had heard that these pyramids were built long, long ago. Perhaps places like this were more susceptible to the astral fissure's dark influence. As I was pondering, the stones around me began to emit an eerie light, and something slowly rose from the ground. Wrapped in white bandages from head to toe, it was very definitely a mummy. I reached out with my senses and felt an evil power emanating from beneath the mummy's bandages. The malicious energy swirling through the pyramid seemed to fill this creature. The astral fissure was likely what had animated it. The mummy picked up an ancient weapon and shambled forth to battle. At least land a blow. There we go. Oh my God! Ah.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
Alright, put in more damage than you did before. Woo! Okay.
You're finished. Too easy. rest. Fight!
All right, last one.
I won't retreat! Too easy! KO!
Woo! Third time's the charm, baby. The creatures were extremely strong and resilient, but after a long and vicious struggle, I managed to defeat them. I reached out with my senses again, but could barely detect the astral fissure anymore. Perhaps defeating the mummies had dispelled the dark power filling this place. The fallen mummies at my feet had returned to normal and were now just your average cadavers. Scattered nearby were a number of pouches, each filled with ancient treasure. I picked up enough for myself and my Tomb Raider friend and left the pyramid.
Your soul surges in your body.
Alright, City of the Dead, a hidden room. Rumors reached me of more demons appearing at the pyramid, so I found myself heading there once again. My money was on finding an astral fissure. Your opponents won't recoil when hit by weak attacks, and their soul gauge fills over time. Let's go with soul gauge recovery every second. And then let's use another. No. That'd be kind of useless. Alright, let's just go ahead and start. I stopped by the tavern in Memphis again on a whim, where I overheard yet another interesting tale. Heard the news? The monster in that pyramid's back, they say. Yeah, I guess the curse hasn't been lifted at all. There's still piles of treasure in there. I just know it. I guess we got no choice but to forget about that place though, huh? Wait, you over there. Axton, right? Remember me? One of the Tomb Raiders had noticed me. Hey, it is you. You're Axton, the only person who managed to bring back treasure from that accursed place. The Tomb Raiders filled me in on the news. It seemed that the cursed pyramid I thought I had cleansed was cursed again. Mummies as always. I guess I had fully purged the astral fissure's influence. The next day, I headed back to the pyramid at the urging of the Tomb Raiders. I slipped down the same shaft as last time. Down I went into the dark depths of the pyramid. Eventually I ran into mummies and more than last time. The rumors I had heard were true. I fought off the mummies while I explored, but never felt more than a faint trace of the astral fissure. If it was animating this many mummies, it had to be a powerful source of energy, and yet I could still barely detect it. Maybe the pyramid's unique structure was preventing me from locating it. I continued my search and eventually felt a powerful energy source emanating from the other side of a wall. I squeezed through a narrow gap in the wall and found a vast hidden chamber. The room was filled with ornaments, weaponry, and vases arranged in neat rows. In the center of the room floated an astral fissure. I began to approach it, surprised to find a fissure in such a location. However, when I drew near, it began to rumble and shake. Moments later, a giant, dark-skinned man strode forth. Berserker. It is you who disturbs my sleep.
Battle 1. Fight!
Okay, I'm like, okay, this mutual. Grab me, nice one. Okay.
This hurts. On my arm. Hey! Need help?
Ah!
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest. Battle 1. Fight!
Tried to sidestep me, huh? Tried to sidestep me again. I thought he was gonna try and dodge it again. He didn't.
On my arm! rest. Battle 1. Fight!
That's why I hate mirror matches with a passion. Oh no! Ah! Oh man, okay. Woo! Third time's the charm. My kingdom is eternal. I watched the berserker fade away, then approached the astral fissure once more. As I stretched my hand towards the astral fissure, I felt two forces tugging at me from the other side. In my mind, I heard a voice from my dreams, and the two swords appeared. Which symbol of power would I choose? Well, we're playing a good playthrough, so we're going to reach for the Azure Sword. Soon the astral fissure vanished. No matter how hard I focused, I couldn't detect the fissure's power any longer. It looks like I'd finally gotten rid of it for good. I scooped up a pile of treasure and left the pyramid behind. Those tomb raiders would probably be happy about this, although come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have helped a bunch of thieves plunder history for their own benefit.
Your soul surges in your body.
Alright, let's continue. Head down here. Ah! Memories of Drona. Wold, the warrior.
Mysterious enemy emerges.
Thieves in the Sand, number 5. The Carbline crew, friends of Ruslan. Their number 5, Merrick, challenged me to a duel. Your opponent has reduced attack power, but their hits knock you back further. Oh, great, and he's using Keelik too. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's use that. It's you, isn't it? The one that beat that fool Ruslan. I, Merrick, number 5 in the Carablan crew, draw steel on us, and you'll get no mercy.
Battle 1. Fight! Take this! Saw that! Too good! Take this! Battle 2. Fight!
Nah, you beat me. But my friends will avenge me. You'll rue this day. All right. I walked the long and winding road to the former capital of Askum with the intention of delivering Master Drona's message. The townsfolk directed me to Woad, and before long I found myself at a rather odd, yet grand manor. Conditions: your reversal edge follow-up attacks do more damage. Defeat your opponent. Okay. No food for this one. Let's go. The Kingdom of Askum was once a thriving merchant empire on the shores of the Red Sea. Now that kingdom lies in ruins, but its former capital still stands. When I arrived in Askum, I sought out the manor of Woad the warrior. I handed over the letter from Drona and asked for a chance to duel. I was quickly led inside. I found myself facing an ancient man, a massive black panther lying by his feet. Behind him stood another man, likely his son. You are Drona's disciple? How dare you come here? Restrain yourself, father. The livid old man lunged at me, kicking and screaming. His son leapt after him, quickly pinning the old man's arms behind his back. I apologize for not introducing myself, traveler. My name is Woad, and I am a friend of Drona's. This is my father, Aramo, a former Black Panther warrior. Woad explained that the title of Black Panther warrior was bestowed upon Beastmasters whose Black Panther companions fought alongside them in battle. That scoundrel Drona stole my daughter from me. I never gave them permission to marry, and I'll never forgive him. You get out of here now. It looks like Drona and this Aramo were not on the best of terms, but I couldn't just leave after coming this far. I asked Woad if there was any way we could spar, and he gave me a strained laugh. Father, I will fight this disciple of Drona. If I lose, will you at least agree to speak with him? But know this, I do not intend to lose. Now, face the might of Woad, Black Panther warrior.
Battle 1. Fight! This is it! This ends it! That is Battle 2. Fight! Dare me! This is it! Got you! Ready? Victory!
You have great skill and understand well the flow of battle. Drona indeed has a skilled disciple in you. Whoa! Why didn't you use your panther? You know the answer to that, father. She is still a kitten. Don't tell me you held back because... Father, enough! That attitude is why she ran off with him in the first place. And I'll have you know I helped him escape. What? You? Bah! To all of you! The furious old man stomped out of the room. The next day, Wold saw me to the port. I apologize for yesterday. For the record, I didn't hold anything back in our fight, and my father knows that. Whenever it comes to my sister, he... Wait. Alamayo strode towards me, his panther walking in step behind him like a shadow. Father, no more quarreling, please. I want you to give this to that scoundrel Drona and to my daughter. With a trembling hand, Aramayo gave me a thick stack of letters. Many of them had yellowed with age. Perhaps he thought to send them off for years, but never worked up the nerve. And also, here, for you. It is a weapon passed down through my family since ancient times. I apologize for troubling you. Take this and go in peace. I accepted the letters and the weapon and thanked the two warriors. I must say, I'm shocked. I did not see that coming. If you ever stop by